Barry Upton here at Soy 3 in Jomtien complex because there's a brand new opening of a new wine shop, and guess who's doing the whole thing, who's overseeing the whole thing is Mr. Alberto.
Hi there, how are you?
And it's Silverlake wine, isn't it? Why are you opening this shop here?
Well, because we want also to do decentralized, if that's the case. I can speak English.
Yes,
you see that?
very good.
Decentralized. From let's say, Silverlake, people, they don't have to go over there and buy the wine. They can stay here. Yeah. And it's a way to expose also our brand, if that's the case.
Now, you've been developing these wines over a few years, haven't you?
Well, we've been developing the wines for a long time already. The vineyard was established more than 10, 15 years ago, and the wine has been made since. The first vintage was 2006, if I'm not wrong. But in the last 3 years, for 3-4 years, we have developed the product. We have got all new equipment, all Italian equipment. We have the fermentation tanks, temperature control. We have the bottling plant, can handle a couple of thousand bottles an hour. Is that enough for you, Barry?
That's absolutely brilliant.
See what I mean? And also we have our barriques where we age our reds, and the silos or the silos, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 liters. We got a lot. We got 12 of them. So we have become a winery, a real.
And it all started off really as just a hobby for Surachai, wasn't it?
Well, the boss, Surachai, he fell in love with Italy and the wines, and he decided that having this big piece of land next to the lake, it would have been really a nice thing to.
And if I remember rightly, he brought you in as an advisor.
I was with them already 10 years ago. Imagine how many advice I gave them. So I was with them about 10 years ago, helping with the food and beverage, considering my career. And also I spent a long time in the wine industry. So a couple of years ago, we joined with the boss, with Surachai, and after the F&B, taking care of the restaurants over there. By the way, go to the restaurants, really good, and go to visit, actually, Silverlake.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. I got into the full-time into the wines. Yeah. So the first step is actually to open a nice shop in Pattaya, and who knows, in future maybe.
Because you've been a top-rated Iron Chef, the wine is a big part of a top meal, isn't it?
Well, I started to work in the wine industry around about for 15 years, a long time ago, 1980s. Okay, and I was importer, I was exporter, I was in sales, marketing into the wines, traveling from South Africa to America, Europe, of course, and so on, so on. So a little bit of expertise, but also my career it was into the kitchen, and we did a few things before also in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. I work as a chef, as you say. Yeah.
So now you've developed these wines. How many is there? How many varieties?
Yeah, we have several whites, including a fantastic Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, of course, and then we have some of the rosé. And
I like the rosé.
Well, why not? And then we have some Shiraz and some Cabernet Sauvignon, and a couple of Shiraz, sorry. And then we have Colombard and Viognier. So there's a quite range there.
Now, where do you go to from here? Because you're going to open more shops.
Well, the idea will be actually to go national, but it will take our time.
Because Thai wines are not really that famous, are they?
Well, they're not famous. For starters, our industry is a very small industry. In any case, there's only a few wineries in Thailand, and also people coming from the old world of the United States, also England, example. They are used to drink European wines, American wines, Australian wines, and so on, so on. So in the end, it's very difficult to break the habits.
What's the distinctive flavour of a Silverlake wine?
For start, you don't talk about flavour, okay?
Oh, there we go.
Talking about organoleptic properties. Now, try that.
I'll just start there again. Alberto, what are the organoleptic, the orgasmic properties of...
property. We try to retain the characteristic of the grapes, such as, example, a lot of fruit inside, have attached to the nose with a lot of fruit, in this case bouquet, where you have a lot of minerality, so the characteristic of the land, also the characteristic of the grapes, and then by example the red give them some kind of wood, keep them into the barriques, the Slovenian, Americans, and French barriques. Okay, they will give more characters. So in the end you find find our wines. They have a very interesting content of alcohol. Example, Shiraz and Cabernet is 14.5. Okay, so they wine with certain status, property, nice and full, let's say, but at the same time very, very well balanced. We are asking people to come to discover our wines. So just please come and join us, and we will be happy to show to you.
Well, just tell everybody once again exactly where is your new Silverlake wine shop. I was going to Silverlake line shop. I was going to say. Okay, where is the new Silverlake wine shop?
Very simple. You get down from Sukhumvit to Teprazit. Go at the end of Teprazit. You turn left. There is the big sign. Turn left, and at the next traffic light, you turn right to go to the beach. Basically, halfway through on the right there is
before you get to the
this arch, halfway through there is this big soy. It's a very large soy, and we are the second shop in there.
Fantastic. Come down and try it out. It really does. I love the rosé. I really do. I have to say that.
So give me more rosé. Otherwise it's not going to stop talking.
Let's go.